Log recording. It's about 8 after in the morning. It's 2:08 in the morning, actually. It's the 26th of October, 2023. Weaver, John C. Roseman, California. Yeah. The news right now is torn between cycles. There's an active shooter in Maine. People are having a conniption fit over this guy. They know who he is. They know what he looks like. And they got him identified. They got him as a person of interest. Basically, they want to talk to the guy and hook his ass up and arrest his ass. It's either that or listening to the damn political news about people freaking out about the new Speaker of the House going to be another pure Trumplican. I mean, absolute pure worship of the Trump. God, about to throw up on that bullshit. And the Israel war within itself, dealing with Gaza and the Hamas shitheads over there. Fuck. What else is new? Besides, the English work still needs to be done, and I'm still not convinced I'm ready for that shit yet. Oh, yesterday was almost a godsend. I was. Let me back it up. Monday, I was in English class, and we heard about the essay. Shit, still do. I had a peer review, and I tore my ass apart on that one. And I started to do review work on the damn thing. It's necessary for me to tear the damn things apart and see if they make sense. But to whittle it down to 6 or 7 pages when I get about 20 pages on the damn thing. I know I'm going to get nailed on this one, but shit, come on. Something from amoral to moral, or moral to amoral. And I'm sorry that I was going to be doing it on alcoholism. It would have been simple enough to do that one. Give a little bit of a history, give a little bit of description. No problem on that one. But I had to have the idea of doing mental health. That is a huge landscape. And to put it into a 6 or 7 is like putting California under a tourist map and giving it just the names, and that's about it. Here's the names, here's the places, here's the directions. Enjoy. What, nothing else? It's just only a map. What do you want? A complete history on the thing? Yeah. Give me a fucking break. And then we had the shit happening over in Israel. And then I'm probably discovering the hard way in this one. If there's going to be any major situations happening requiring information to be put into the damn essay, don't do it. Just stick with what you got, and that's about it. Give a little bit of peace to the professor, and they'll be happy with it. Pass you off, and then we'll deal with that. But this particular essay was due Sunday night. I don't know. It opened up too much of a landscape for me to cover on this damn shit. I can try covering a little bit of history. Okay, fine. The Middle East, the Dark Ages, as much as I understood. Some church places actually looked at it as things to be helped with herbs and things. The housing that they had in the Age of Enlightenment, they really didn't know how to deal with it. Still, put them away, stick them in dark rooms or something like that for them to see if they can get their way out of it. But for actually to treat mental health, honestly, and you got the psychotherapists coming out of the woodworks, Freud and his ilk, all they're testing on brains and doing experiments trying to figure out the human psyche. Yeah, put that in short words and short terms. Had to be short and succinct. But then what is mental health? How do you treat it? Had to be short and succinct on that one. Hospitalization. Depending on the insurance policy you got, you're fucked on that one. But basically, about a few decades ago, they were supposed to be coming out with state laws and federal laws, basically state laws here in California, on how to treat with mental health illness. They called it parity. No, it was the federal law, parity law. Well, it was one of those two. I know it was a parity law. Either the state of California or the U.S. government had something like this, where they treated mental health as medical, meaning you wouldn't get charged separately for outpatient one-on-one counseling sessions. You wouldn't get treated as uh, you wouldn't get nailed as much in the finances when it came down for outpatient therapy or inpatient. They would treat it like a regular hospitalization. If you're going to be in a psych ward for a short time, they'll pay for the short time, maybe about between 30 and 90 days, depending on the insurance policy. And if you got any copays for that, well, you got copays for that. It depends upon the HMO and the PPO. And 30 years ago, I'd be talking about this shit off the top of my head. It would have been no problem. These days, I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. They got a 72-hour hold that law enforcement does on you. Put you over to a hospital, let a shrink look at you for about 3 days, see if you're going to be sane enough. Are you going to be sane enough? Are you going to be evaluated? They're going to be watching you closely to see what your behaviors are and whether or not you're a threat to yourself or anybody else for that matter. Then after that, you're on your own. But if you are a threat to society, they'll put you in a hospital for a little bit longer time for observation. There used to be a time back in the state of California, back in the 50s and 60s, we actually had mental health facilities, but mostly like they're caged. They're not exactly helping people very much and lock your ass up. Reagan did away with it because of the budget situation he had. Took away the money for them, and they were struggling all on their own. So their nut jobs were released out into the world. Thanks a lot, Reagan, for fucking us over. We barely got enough inpatient hospitalizations as it is. We barely have enough money for the damn shit. If they actually put up a bond measure, people get shooting it down, but they don't want it in their neighborhood. They want people to get help, but they don't want it in their neighborhood. There didn't be shit going on all these damn fucking decades. Isn't that fucked up? NIMBYs. The elites. I don't give a shit about anybody else but themselves. If I hadn't learned anything about that topic back in political science with Vento's class, I would not have known as much or been affected as much. I probably got to give the guy credit on this one. I should. Because in dealing with that kind of a viewpoint, shit, and looking back at history, yeah, it's always been the elites, always had the problems with the commoners at this point over here. But the commoners got the psych problems. Ooh. Let them have fun with themselves. Just keep them away from us. Right? It was when I don't know. I kind of got bullshit going on with the mental health games. But as for me, dealing with what I got right now as it is. Yeah. And sometimes I have to keep asking myself, am I still sane these days? I've got to be. My PTSD flares up from time to time. It knocks my ass out. My grieving's knocking my ass out. Am I considered sane? I don't know. I don't know fuck anymore. All I know is a long time ago, when I got signed up for disability, it was flaring royally. I couldn't go into a Walmart without having to hyperventilate. Or even into a Target, let alone a damn Target store. You know, I haven't walked into a damn brick and mortar in a hell of a long while. I've been doing more and more of the online shit. I've gotten used to doing the Amazon and not much on Walmart, but more of the Amazon crap than anything else for shopping. I got a supermarket about 2 miles away, walking distance. I could get a dialer right out here for transportation just to get groceries, and yet I do the hiddly piddly grocery shopping this way through the DoorDash and the crap. hardly ever walked into the store anymore. Except if I'm going to the store and it's early in the morning and I'm going to school, I go in there for coffee. They still got a Starbucks in there. There's somebody over there that used to work for one of the pizza companies, either Pizza Hut or Domino's. Used to deliver over here like crazy. She knew my order. She knew me. How's that grab you? Small town. Me having my own sanity. Here I feel like I'm stable. Here I feel like I'm safe with the damn bugs all over the damn place. I hate these sons of bitches. It's always getting to a point where they're a normal nuisance. I can whap away. I wouldn't know what it's like to deal with a place without bugs in it. I don't like bugs. I never did. But when I start getting used to this kind of level, call it crazy or not, but this is the shit I'm dealing with these days. I feel like that Neil Young song about keep you searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Yeah, that's me right now, getting old. Sitting here, feeling my ages. It's 2:20 in the morning. I keep asking myself, what the hell am I doing up this early in the morning? What the fuck am I doing? I make plans that I'm supposed to be doing stuff, and I screw that up. Stuff that's important to do, and I keep screwing it up. It's like my priorities keep changing on me left and right. I don't know what I'm saying anymore sometimes. I'm seeing shit happening in the world. I'm seeing shit happening around me. I'm supposed to deal with it as a mature man. Fuck 'em. Maturity went out a long time ago. Trying to feel like you're part of something, yet death, tragedy, crap going on in the world, watching on the news. And I'm asking myself, what the fuck am I doing these days? Why am I doing things to myself right now? I got no clue of it. I got nothing. I got nothing. So I don't know. It's like I want to ask the powers that be. Well, no, what am I here for? Just existing, and that's about it. That's all I'm here for. Existing. Wasn't there a purpose for salvaging my ass and keeping me here? I'm starting to have doubts. I'm starting to have doubts. I hadn't talked to the therapist about it. I think I did the show on her. I'm supposed to be honest with myself at this point over here, but when I feel like I'm okay during that time and I'm not thinking about things deeply and heavily, I'm putting up the veneer and facade. But when I start thinking about things and start feeling the weight and start feeling being dragging my ass down, I got the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing I got going on, I guess. Hyde feels wonderful. Nothing problem. Hyde, actually, I got that fucked up in my head. Jekyll was supposed to be the logical one, the doctor, the scientist of saying things with a logical and clear-headed mindset. Hyde was chaos and confusion. Guttural, emotional. Sometimes having a heart of gold, and other times having a confused state of being where he's basically thrashing things around out of pain, grief, whatever. Conscious and subconscious. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to be doing a Phantom of the Opera with this side here. Yeah. Should be back in bed sleeping this shit off. I was looking on the news just to see what the hell was going on with the rest of the world. I know the damn place hadn't blown up yet. You know that shooting out in Maine? I'm expecting Roseman to get nailed. I'm always expecting some asshole out here. We got people with guns, usually in different areas and outlying areas of Roseman, and maybe a few other areas in Roseman. But a long time ago, I talked to some of these nut jobs, these former vets. I like their guns so damn much. They couldn't stand the politics. Hello, Trump. Everybody loves Trump and his bullshit. So yeah, they're all Trumplicans. And before he got in, they couldn't even stand politics. They kept fearing the government was coming down on their ass. So they have their guns. They talk about the guns. They thought, oh, I got this gun over here. I got this gun over here. I'm like, give me a fucking break, assholes. What is it with you and the guns? Guns are a tool, yeah, but you're going to be using them as a love fest? I never could quite understand that insanity right there. And yet, what do we got? Mass shootings for God knows how many decades. Must have our guns, must love our guns to kill people left and right. It's a mad, mad world, and I'm supposed to be insane. I'm supposed to be a guy with mental health issues, and yet I see people trained with these freaking firearms think they know better, and you're killing people left and right. They would bellyache about how bad they have it. You can't take away my right to kill people. You can't take away my right to be an asshole. You just killed a bunch of people. Well, they deserved it. Did they? I question my own damn sanity on these damn videos a lot. I'm wondering whether or not I'm actually the sanest bastard around. I don't even realize it. And yet I treat myself as disabled. I can't stand dealing with people. I can't stand dealing with anybody else. Yet I'd like to talk to people about what's going on. It'd be nice to get some feedback. But the problem is, even if I actually had the damn feedback, yeah, I'm scratching at myself again. It's one of them mental health things. Trying to scratch up all that damn toughened white shit on my skin. And bleed myself to death on this one. If I take myself further into it. Yeah, I'm having that kind of a day. Starting out to be that kind of a day. People want, people want, people want, people expect. And what do I end up? Wondering to myself, fucking self. Well, John, it's okay. You can put yourself in a mental hospital anytime you want. Do I really want to go there? Maybe I'll find the sanest bastards over there and follow them and realize I've just gone down the rabbit hole. Yeah. I guess these days I'm going to have to watch out which rabbit holes I'm going to be hanging around more of. People want to get my ass medicated. John, we have medications for you. No, thank you. It's not that I'm not seeing the damn things being advertised. It's I don't want to be hooked up into the damn shit. Thank you very much and be addicted to it. I'd seen how my family reacted to the damn crap. They get hooked up with the medication so much they start depending upon the damn shit. No, thank you. I'll deal with what I gotta deal with. Meanwhile, I just dropped the damn cap. There's my water supply. You don't. Yeah. I have to watch out what the hell I'm doing. You know what's dangerous right now? Look what I have in front of me. What's the enemy to electricity? Yeah. So I'm trying to make sure I'm not going to be drinking. Yeah, I am going to be drinking butt crap in my damn water. Something I got to fix.